EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Lawrence now, he has this complete to Strange, the tight end. Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Okay, Tobias. Yeah.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Oh,
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5.
You got to be careful. Just make sure you hold your breath until you lift your head
up. 22.
Okay. Just give me a couple seconds here. I can.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. ETN. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more, ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
All right, hold on.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. They'll run with 10 to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And his throw here's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Lawrence will throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
You ready? Yeah. Spit it out.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
Come on, bud.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Here. Maybe under the right here. Here. Jump in. Then put them pants on right there. You don't need none of this. No, you can't. No candy because, Tobias. You're not going to be acting crazy all night.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running left, Taylor. He'll take this to the 46. You look at this Jaguar defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Stupid stuff. I'm sorry.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion.
Here's Richardson to throw. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. 14-0 the score. This is the IMFL. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. Touchdown, Colts. Jelani Woods, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts are back within a score.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Gain is up and going. And they have scored 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
And they'll run with ETN. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This fielded right at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Colts take over first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson to the air on first down. That complete to Downs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Cougar 19.
What's up, man?
Alert, alert.
Yeah.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The loss, second and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from a safety position. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 6.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Lawrence hit and the ball is free, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take
Bro, that's because you
over
play too
at
much,
the
dog.
30-yard line.
Hey.
This is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball
What's
can't
up,
be
Daddy?
away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't
Daddy.
take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like
Daddy.
that. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's
Oh,
NFL. You
that'd
got to
be good.
push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the kind of offenses that you face. And analytics
He
will
want
tell
Daddy
you
to pick him
try and
up.
score when given the opportunity.
31
yeah.
yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them
Oh.
picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Yeah.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Second and 10. Richardson off the play fake. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Downs going in motion left. And this taken in by Downs. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Love you.
Play it safe, boys. Let's get a few yards on this play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Just missed
Boy, a
catch.
curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Lawrence. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. They have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this
Hit the ball instead of catching.
This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Richardson working from the gun. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Richardson going to change the play here. Now Richardson to throw on second down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 31.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you before they break off to the ground.
As a wide receiver, it's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And the end result, a touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown.
That's amazing.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
That wasn't me that time. No, that was
He's
the
been
other
a busy
team.
man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another
Because he was just
kickoff.
letting everybody know that he ready to kick the ball.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Richardson, shotgun on third down. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
Jammed the shit out of Jelani
Not
Woods.
until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So first and 10.
Tobias.
On this drive, might have
What
to
are
start
you?
digging in our second half blowout material. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Nah, yeah, the other dude, the other team scored another
touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
You got all that bling bling on, TK. You got all that bling bling on, dog. You was trying to get it off now? Come here.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Tobias, there's no reason to cry about it, dog.
Return is Flowers. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. Play action. Now Richardson rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Devon Hamilton able to run him down for a loss of a yard. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I don't know where the hell he had it.
The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Richardson looking to throw this. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. Cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. But no run back here.
Get your eyebrows up. What do I know?
25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They need a crafty play call
man.
here. 14 yards
Hey,
is what they need
come
to try to
here.
convert this thing. They go play action with Lawrence. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Richardson looking to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They go play action with Richardson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs from 3 yards out.
I got a touchdown. Took a long time. Took too much time off the clock.
Extra point by Gaines, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
These 2 teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Play action. It's Lawrence. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Richardson. To the sideline and incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for him here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here, Richardson yet again. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. The time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Here now, 3rd down. Now Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Richardson to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs.
Thank you.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. We knew he had the potential to give this defense fits with his arm, but he's really given them fits with his legs in this one.
Got him tied knots, doesn't he? Because you can see the indecision all the way through. Because when you're defending an RPO and you have to have the proper assignments, that means you're thinking instead of reacting, and he's taking full advantage of that, having a big game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game. But to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Good.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defense.
drive back home and then come back, or did he just stay the whole day? Huh? Okay, maybe you can go this weekend. We'll ask her. You got school tomorrow. But you got school tomorrow. Can you wait till Saturday? Well, you're gonna have to, cause you got school tomorrow, and then you got. I'm trying to see if she's gonna go to your soccer game on Sunday, so she might come over here Saturday night. What you think? Oh, you know, Saturday I'm having dinner with the Floors. Yes, remember because I talked to you and I literally scheduled it. I'll go to the group chat because I always confirm with them if I'm gonna be able to go. They give me a list of dates. I run them by you, and then you tell me if it's gonna work or it's not. And the weekend that worked for this month before we had anything planned was the 17th. Like we planned this early January, but I can revert back to our text messages. What?
What y'all be doing with them?
You just be talking bullshit. You do. Ask them. The person tell you be talking bullshit about coworkers, and then just right now trying to keep Whitney uplifted because her dad is refusing to eat food, and so he basically, she said he lost 14 pounds in a week or something. Like I think he had some sort of throat cancer a long time ago, and then the scarring from the radiation or the scarring from something of it healing, he be choking on his food when he eats. So like now he don't like to eat food or nothing, and like lately, and her parents are old, they like 80 something. Whitney's like 38.